Welcome back, friends, to the zombie apocalypse. I'm Juniper, and today in Project Zomboid, we're headed back down to where we were yesterday, at the You Store It complex of self-storage units. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tongue twister. I'm trying to learn to leave the car idling when I get out to deal with a single zombie. I think that's part of the reason why our first battery in this car died, is because we didn't leave it idling. So I'm going to try to do that more often while we clean up all the various zombies that are on the road here. It is time to listen to the weather, although we're going to skip it today because I don't believe that the helicopter can come until tomorrow at the earliest. I really like the fact that I wrote down when our last helicopter was. I'm typically pretty bad about that, and I'll just be like, well, it's been some time. Maybe the helicopter's coming now. And I feel a little bit more prepared than I used to. Although it kind of takes some of the edge off of it, you know? It's a little bit more interesting to be not sure about what is possible and what is not possible. What do you have in your leg? I think it's a bread knife. Yeah. Comically large bread knives. You just chill in there. Gonna have to do some cleanup in this whole area if we want to make it even remotely safe for us to go in and grab that generator. We located a generator yesterday, and so I'd like to go get it. Oh my goodness, this pile, it just keeps getting bigger. Maybe we deal with this pile now. I'm gonna keep my distance here and try not to pull the whole group like I apparently really like to do. Come on, can I have a couple of you? Just a couple? I have a few of you. One will do. I can handle one. Alright, well, I'm gonna power through this group, and then we will go ahead and move on to the self-storage units. Alright, just a couple more to clean up here. Not too bad at all. It helps that we have such good weapons. For sure. Oh, there's still a zombie up on the second floor of the hotel, banging on their window. There's definitely more zombies in the hotel that we haven't dealt with yet. Oh, and there's a bunch inside. I'm actually going to leave before they break that door, I hope. Because I was planning on moving on now. Broke the window. Alright. I think we're far enough away that when they break the door, they won't be able to find us. So now we gotta work our way here to the self-storage place. It looks like these zombies have definitely moved back into the territory we cleared out yesterday, which is kind of disappointing. I was really hoping that it would be pretty easy to just run in, grab the generator, and get out. But there's also a lot more units that we didn't loot. So I'd like to do those too. New crowbar for me on that zombie, but I really don't need a new crowbar. Maybe I won't take it. Crowbars last so long, but you know, out of habit, I'll take the crowbar. It's not as important as some of the other weapons that we could come across. Alright, I'm gonna head back up to the car and we'll go from there. Alright, we're gonna inch our way forward with the vehicle here. And then see just how far we can get, which I think is about here. before we have to get out and start fighting the zombies. Oh, they're doing the weird thing again, where they go to the driver's side and then they repath to me. The zombie pathing with vehicles still seems like it could use some tuning. You know, they should be smart enough to realize that I got out of the car. Although, I guess they don't have brains, so maybe they aren't smart enough. Maybe they just want to be smart enough, and that's why they want to eat all the brains. You know, has anybody ever thought of that? Zombies are sad that they don't have brains, so they want ours. Alright, I guess we'll clean up this group, and then we'll go back up for the car. This is going to be more difficult than I had hoped it might be, but, you know, I guess that's kind of to be expected. Can't really blame the game too much for basically being very consistent. Alright, we'll move the car up. Alright, somehow the car didn't actually wake up that group down there, which is a little bit surprising. Hand axe is getting ready to break. I think for this big group, we're going to pull out the big guns, which is the robust battle axe of the mammoth. What do you think? Think we can just take this group? Think we can tank it? I'll be a little bit more cautious than that. I'll try not to pull the entire group, put it that way. I also am not a big fan of fighting behind this stoplight. Come on, everybody. Nice and easy, single file. That's how I like it. So leaving all these zombie bodies in the road, not a good idea. Driving over zombie bodies will break your tires eventually, but I just don't have the capacity to care that much about it right now. It's not our biggest problem. All right, deal with this one, and then we'll try inching the car forward. If for some reason we end up getting swamped in here, we do have some exits that we can consider. So I'm not super duper worried about taking the car in and then having to leave on foot. We should have no problem getting home without the car. We're not far from home by any means. Car really is just important because we need to be able to store the generator somewhere. We can't carry the generator home. And while we're here, I might go ahead and grab a fitness contraption. I've never used that, so I'm not sure if it's something worthwhile using. Apparently we've also haven't refilled our canteen recently, so go ahead and swap that out. Well, we're closer. How many we got over here? Couple. Clean up the area. Leave the car idling. How are we looking inside? Looks okay. Couple over here. I'll go take care of these guys before I move the car up. Just inching forward, slowly but slowly. This one's taking a break. Alright, so just you on the window? Good. Why are we over our carrying limit? Could be because I picked up that crowbar. Crowbars are kind of heavy. It'll be really nice when we can level up our strength and our fitness a little bit more. Getting kind of annoyed with just how long it takes to level these skills up. Strength is certainly faster than fitness, but holy cow, does it take a long time for either of them. Alright. We are at the door. Whoops. Well, I guess we're gonna roll over the zombie until he dies. I didn't really intend to, but that is what ended up happening. Dang, nice mohawk, dude. That's quite the hairdo. Alright, let's do some housekeeping in the area. Go take care of these guys. And see if we can make sure this whole place is clear before we carry something very heavy like a generator. Alright, fortunately the whole bottom floor here seems to be clear. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off going through the upper level, and then we'll do the car. Oh, this is some cool furniture. I don't know if I've ever even seen this furniture before. Victorian C6 couch. We're gonna have to remember that. That's pretty cool. What's our chance to break? None? 30. Maybe we pick up this chair. It's just so unique. I've never seen this before. It must be a new addition to the game because I really do not remember ever seeing this before. Of course, I could be wrong. It could not be new, but never seen it before. All right, time to get the generator. All right, let's do a quick check outdoors. For this guy, for example, I do not want to walk outside with the generator and suddenly have to deal with this guy while encumbered. Why can't I push you over? I should be able to do this. Come on. There you go. Alright. Okay. Anybody else? Last call. Okay. Time to get the generator. This is risky just because it's so heavy. Take generator. Can't equip any weapons while you do this. You carry it in both of your hands. You walk pretty slow. I walk over here to the trunk, and I find it in my hands, and I toss it in the trunk. Woo, that was close. This guy came around the corner. If he'd have just been a couple of seconds sooner, we might have been in trouble, but fortunately, we managed to get the generator in the car. So that's good. We already found the generator magazine a number of days ago, so quite a while ago actually. So we have nothing to worry about. So that's great. You know, I'm gonna drop off some other stuff I don't really need. This crowbar can go in here. The chair can go in here. Victorian 6 chair. I wonder if that's a reference to something. All right, what else did I want? I was gonna grab a fitness contraption. I do not remember which unit we saw that in, though. I think it was one of the first ones. Maybe this one? No. What about this one? Nope. Must have been this one over here. Fitness contraption. Yeah, it doesn't say anything, so just stick it in our backpack. I'm not sure if those barbells and dumbbells is something that's useful. So we'll have to remember, if we ever end up needing those, we know to come back here to the storage unit. And there we go. We've successfully got a generator, which is awesome. And a fitness contraption, whatever that does. All right, so I'm gonna close the trunk, and I'm gonna drive out of here if possible. So let's see just how risky this ends up being. Or not, risky isn't really the right word. Let's see how many zombies we end up having to deal with. Looks like maybe none. Honestly, the cars seem to be not very loud. They seem a lot quieter than you would anticipate a car being. Okay. Well, our car is safe, our generator is safe. Let's do a little bit more looting in here. Maybe we'll try to open up some of the other storage units and see if there's anything interesting, but I'm not planning on taking anything. If I was, I should have left the vehicle here. So we'll do that. Time to open up this garage door. We're gonna use the axe. I could use the sledgehammer to do this. It would be more efficient because this could damage my axe. But at the same time, the axe is a useful weapon. Ooh, an antique oven. That's tempting. Do I take the antique oven? I mean, I just said that I wasn't going to because we drove the car away, but now we know that there's an antique oven there. They're tempting. They're not great. Once you have a generator, you know, and sufficiently high electrical skill, there's really no need for the wood-fired ovens, but they're kind of useful. This, however, this gives us the ability to work on commercial models of vehicles, so that's one of the things that we need. That's a good find. That instructive magazine. We also need to eat something. Yeah, I don't want our weight to drop. I want to keep this arrow going up if possible, or at least not there. Do you have any other food on us? No. Well, don't worry. We're going to be headed home soon. I'm only going to do these 4. And then we'll do something else tomorrow. Oh, that was worth it. There wasn't even a zombie in there for us to fight. If these end up having few or no zombies in them, I may end up using the sledgehammer for the other ones in the future. Just because I don't really want to use the axe, but matches, trapping. I thought the granola bars got rotten over it after an amount of time. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna eat this. It's not rotten. That's fine. Alright. Well, we've done our job. We've opened up 4 out of 6 times 5 plus 8. What's that? 35 plus, or 30 plus 8, 38. Yeah, I can do math in my head quickly. I can definitely do math quickly in my head. So we've done 4. We got a bunch left, but is there anything in those that is that important? Probably not. I'm not going to stress about it too much. We're probably not going to come back here tomorrow. I don't see a big reason to. Interestingly, you can... These empty bottles, like this one, this is an empty bourbon bottle. It's made of glass. I believe you can use gasoline, fill it with gasoline, and then you can create a Molotov cocktail with that. You don't actually need the bourbon bottles. So I believe, in theory, you can drink the bourbon if you want to do that. There's no real reason to drink alcohol in the game, but you can do it. You can drink the bourbon bottles and then reuse the bottle with gasoline and still have it be useful as a Molotov cocktail. So, and interestingly, in vanilla, I'm not playing in vanilla. I have mods like this mod Authentic Z adds a canteen. In vanilla, that glass bottle that we saw, the glass bottle from the bourbon, is, I believe, the #1 container, the #1 water bottle in vanilla. So it's a good, I think it's the best bottle you can get from either a capacity or a weight perspective or both perspectives. So don't discount those glass bottles. They can be useful in vanilla. Or you can be like me and not worry too much about min-maxing it like that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Really need to get our weight going up higher. It's not even winter time, it's September. And we're here with 75 and falling weight. I mean, I've said this several times. I'm not really worried about it, but it's a new experience for me actually taking a character into the winter time, so a little bit nervous. Should be fine though. All right. Well, we're headed home here, and then we're going to set up the generator. So I'll show you how to do that. I think I'm gonna put it... like right here. Like right on this square. We could put it up on the second floor. I don't see a big reason not to do that. I think the main reason not to is that the zombies will have a harder time getting to it, but we have very few zombies in the area. I say that hopefully. Alright, take generator. Where are we gonna put it? Let's just put it right here. Drop generator. There we go. All right, we have the thing so we can do connect generator. Perfect. All right, so let's take a look at this generator info. It has 0% fuel and it has 100% condition. The condition is very important. If the generator runs out of fuel, it will stop working. That makes sense. If the condition gets below 20% or 30%, I don't know what the actual number is. If the condition gets low enough, the generator will catch fire. If the generator catches fire, it will burn down the entire mall. So you never want to let your generator get to a low condition. We're going to go now and pick up some gasoline to use. But that's the important thing to note is do not let your generator get down to a low condition percent. You can repair it using electronic scrap. Apparently we have to deal with this guy. Come here. It's very rude of them to be so close to home. Alright, does anybody remember what side of the vehicle the gas tank thing is on? Looks to me like it's probably on the other side, so we're good. We'll leave it here like this. I could easily be wrong. Anybody coming? Should probably clear up the area before we start doing the gasoline stuff. I don't want anybody disturbing me when I am fast-forwarding time. So we'll just take care of them. Easy peasy. Do a little bit of a walk around the gas station. Then we'll get going. Alright, we appear to be safe. Can I refuel this car from here? No. Alright, well we'll try the other side. How about now? No? Oh. I forgot. I forgot an important thing. We can't use the gas pumps because they require electricity. Whoops. So now I gotta go get the generator. It's been a while since I played this part of the game. I obviously haven't been playing in this game for months now, and I've only just gotten to a generator, so whoopsies, completely forgot about that. This guy's gonna come deal with us, but I bet we can handle this before he gets there. Probably not. That's not risk I want to take. Yeah, we'll deal with him. Sir, you are far too close to home, and it is not acceptable. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Goodness gracious. I mean, obviously every time I drive home with the car, we pull zombies closer to home. That's really what all of this is. It's the driving back and forth from home that pulls zombies closer. So, that is the explanation for why that they're there. But I like to ask them what they're doing there because it makes me feel better. Before we do this, I'm actually going to check inside and see if we have any more empty gas tanks, because now is our opportunity to fill them up. I don't really want to go get that other generator. I could get the second one and leave it at the gas station, which is what I will do long term. But I don't want to drive back in there again. So, all right. No gas tanks, that's fine. We'll take the, what is it, one that we have back here? We have 2 empty gas cans, alright. This will do fine. Alright, take generator. So now we're carrying it again, and we're putting it in the trunk. Easy peasy. So if you're kind of lost as to what I'm doing, you can use one generator to do both get gas and, you know, power your base. But the important thing to remember is that means you're going to be moving generators around. You're going to be shuffling them back and forth like we're doing right now in order to make them useful. So just be aware that that's what that means. All right. Long term, I will just have a second generator that I leave here at the gas station. Many people like to base up at gas stations. Drop generator, which is a good tactic. It really is a pretty decent idea to base up at the gas station, because gas is pretty useful. But I find that it's typically not that necessary. I've never done a gas station base that I can remember. I'm certainly not opposed to doing it, but it's not super critical in my opinion. Though of course, if you want to play it that way, go for it. Okay. And take both of these empty gas cans. We're gonna need some gas to start the generator. So it is on this side of the car. So I'm gonna fill up this gas tank a little bit. Just enough to run for a few minutes. And we're gonna add fuel to this generator. Easy peasy. Then we're gonna turn it on. Never turn on a gas power generator indoors. It's gonna be a bad time. Just like in real life, generators emit odorless gas that'll kill you if you are in too high of a concentration. So be very careful to not put generators inside of a room. They are safe outdoors, and outdoors is where they should be at all times. Generators should never be indoors. There is my safety tip, real life safety tip for the day. And here, you'll get a bonus one. When you're refueling your gas, your car at the gas pump in real life, don't leave the engine running. Also, don't play with your phone when you're refueling the car in real life. The static from your phone can technically ignite gas fumes, which would be bad. It's a relatively low risk, but it's not worth taking. It's not a risk worth taking, in my opinion. So don't take risks at the gas pump in real life. In the game, I believe you can leave the car running in the game and it's not a problem at all. But, to be true to life, I turn the car off. It's the safe way to do it. Alright, I'm actually gonna not fill this tank up all the way because I'm going to turn the generator off. Then I'm gonna disconnect it. It's getting late. Then I'm going to... Oh, apparently I can't take the fuel out of it. That's fine. I can live with that. Alright, all this gas goes in here. I was going to take the gas out of the generator just because we have to pick it up. It'll be interesting to see if it retains the fuel when we put it back down at our base. I'm actually not sure what will happen in that case. If that gas just gets permanently deleted or not, I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to take the opportunity while we're here at the gas station to fill up on some unhealthy food. Everything but the granola bar is coming with us. Love eating candy in the apocalypse. All right, we are home safe and sound. We're gonna take this generator that we've got. We're gonna put it back over here. Like this. All right, drop generator. Connect generator. Then we're gonna have to go get some gas from the car. All right, we've added gasoline to generator. It is now 100% fuel, 100% condition. I went ahead and combined our gas so that they were both in the same tank. I'm gonna stick these back in the boot of the car. And then we will go ahead and turn it on. For the first time, we will have power. And it may be a little bit underwhelming. This light should come on, though. Alright. Turn on. We have light. Apparently, we're also powering this light over here. Let's see what it looks like inside. Well, we don't have any light indoors. So that'll be a project for another day. But we've got ourselves a generator. Look at that. Love to see it. All right, well, thanks, friends, for joining me today. I hope you learned a few things about generators, or I hope you had a good time, or both. All right, thanks. I'm Juniper. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye now.